Hello. What up, everyone? Welcome, and it's the Binks Plays broadcast. You are here on a Tuesday evening.
If you're watching on YouTube,
what a wonderful time to be alive it is. We have the release of the brand new Shang-Chi Master of the Rings today. Card that I do not think is good, but I think it'll be fun to play around with. And really, what more could you ask for? Starting a little bit later today. Video did really well today. Pretty happy with put a bit more effort into it. I did like a little bit of research into it, which I thought was pretty good. It's always nice when a little bit of extra effort pays off. You know what I mean? I feel like far too many times I've put effort into things just to feel negative returns. I'll put a little bit of effort into running the math on the card and giving my opinions on why it might be used, why it might not be used. That was really fun.
And don't be a piece. Binks, 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 and don't be a piece.
We're going to try and play a semi-similar deck to what I played on the YouTube channel. Shouldn't be too different.
If you're watching on YouTube, like and subscribe. Binks, Binks.
A couple of changes I do want to make, but, well, I don't know. We'll kind of figure it out on the fly. I like the clay idea. I want to run M'Baku, because you are technically less likely to draw M'Baku when you play Shang-Chi Master of the Rings.
I hope you like the vibe. Binks, Binks.
And it's just like a 1/3, which is, you know, it's fine. Plus, the best part about M'Baku is I never think about it, so you just kind of get like a surprise at some point. You get a little happy little accident. I think that's beautiful. I tell you what, I think that's pretty beautiful. Well, hope you're all having a wonderful day here today. I know I sure am. Excited to mess around with the card a little bit more and dig into it. I think like my overall thoughts are, if you want to make the card work, you really have to not feel bad missing a single card in your deck. Like, if there's any card in your deck where you're like, man, if I don't draw that, I'm really hurting, you probably just shouldn't be playing Shang-Chi Master of the Rings. Which is weird and it's interesting, but the payoff could be pretty good, especially if you use the right things. I think like Shaw and Clea are both really good acceptors of the buff. So we'll see. What up, Nate? Welcome in, my dude. You're having a wonderful day today. Nate, while I have you here, what does next Monday look like for you? Does next Monday work to run a little bit of Infinity Conquest before the season sails off to never be seen again? Perchance. Oh, the world may never know. Would be the second. Rodos. Myself very happy with Quicksilver Wiccan Shang deck. I don't think it's good in Wiccan, man. If you're running Quicksilver and Wiccan, I do have all the math pulled up. I do literally have all the math pulled up. If you're running Quicksilver and Shang, run Quicksilver and Shang, you're only going to draw 5 of 11. You end up with like a 45% chance to draw Wiccan by 4. That sounds really bad. Having a 44% chance of drawing Wiccan sounds really rough. Yeah, that doesn't sound very fun at all. I'm not gonna lie. I think Domino is just better, man. I think any deck that wants to run it to like not play a 2-drop, like Domino is just like superior in almost every way. Monday looks good to you. Awesome. We'll plan on that. Why the top end has to be standalone big things? Why don't you just play ramp then, man? I guess Wiccan is ramp in many ways. In many ways, Wiccan is ramp. Dude, these fantasy variants are so good, man. Every time I go through my collection now, I've just been like gawking at all the fantasy variants. They're so good, man. They're so beautiful, dude. This card is crazy. This card looks so freaking sick, dude. What is the Electro? I just been out here staring at him, man. I have a complete album. Which one? The fantasy ones? No. I just got the can't do. I'm probably not gonna spend anything else on these. I was like, I need 3 to get the can't do. I like that they put the emote at 3. I think that was really cool. Usually Captain Carter, yeah, it's a good card, man. Do I have any complete albums? Yeah, I have several. 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 complete albums. Some of them are the easy ones, though, like the Carnage. These Destroy ones are super easy to finish. But yeah, the only one I went for was this one. This one I went after. Because this one was actually, like, kind of crazy, like, value. Getting 6,000 tokens for finishing all this, it was pretty darn good value. And I really like Chibis, and I liked a lot of these. Like, this is one of my favorite card arts. Love the Sam. Love the Red Hulk. Love the Patriot. Love the Joaquin. I think I run every single one of these. I don't think any single one of these got taken over by a different one. And then Flaviano Enjoyer was another one I went after. But that one's not fair. It has the best emote in the game. Those are the only 2 I ever like was like I'm getting this and spent the resources to do it. Oh, good face kicks. It was very cute. I just turned over. My dog was very slowly kicking himself in the face, as dogs do and whatnot. So this is the deck I want to run today. Somewhat similar to the deck I was playing before. I think the Spider Noir thing, it'll just never work. I don't think the Spider-Man Noir thing would ever work. But this deck has a pretty low curve, but it does have value in Clea. If you can get like a Clea on 1 can be pretty crazy because you automatically have the 2/1 that gives it +1. And then if you ever get Shang-Chi, then you're just getting some Flames of Faltine? Flatline? Faltine? Flames of Faltine. They really don't like people with dyslexia for naming this. Because that just says Flatline. I'm not sure if I need any more juice in this deck. 10 3-drops is pretty funny. What I noticed is like Viv Vision, when you're running like Shaw and Clea, is like pretty crazy. Pretty damn strong, man. No, I tried the Spider-Man Noir thing. Well, I don't know if you watched the video today, but I did a whole dissertation on the math of this card and why it ruins your draws. And then I ended up going 8-0. I didn't lose a single game. It was very funny. It's very silly. I was like, why won't this game prove my point, man? Superior Spider-Man's a card. Don't know if it's okay here. Dude, that's actually a really good point. Like, if you go Quicksilver and, if you have Quicksilver and Shang, you pretty much guarantee a Spider-Man Noir trigger. That's pretty neat. But, if you're not going to run Quicksilver, which just dismantles your draws, probably need 3 1-drops to feel comfortable. Because it's not like Domino. Like, Domino actually makes it so that you're more likely to draw a 1-drop on 1. Because Domino has a Chavez effect for your first 4 cards. So your first 4 cards are actually pulling from a smaller pool when you run Domino. Not the case when you run, not the case when you run Shang-Chi. You'd probably need like at least 3, maybe 4 to feel comfortable to have that Spider-Man superior setup. Dude, you know what I'm thinking of? You know what I just thought about? I finally realized why this card was nerfed. That's why this card was nerfed. I didn't think about that. It's 100% why they changed this. And they were right to be fair. But I didn't even put that together until just now. Yeah, maybe a Wiccan deck where you don't really care about getting Wiccan. It's just kind of like some extra juice. But it's 100% the reason why this card got changed is for the Shang-Chi card. There's no doubt in my mind. Because otherwise you would be able to guarantee superior Spider-Man every game. It just always gives you a target. That's really interesting. 8-0 is the sign of Spider-Man Noir. That's a great point. Yeah, dude. It makes sense, right? I didn't put that together until just this moment. So I was like, man, to do that, you'd need to guarantee a card on the board. And there used to just be a card up until a few weeks ago that just did that for free. That's fine. It's a good, honestly, good call. I thought this was going to be a problem for a long time. I mean, even when this originally came out, this was a 1 cost. Or a 1 power. I was like, this probably shouldn't have done that. All right, let's play some Marvel Snap, eh? Probably gonna be a bit shorter of a stream tonight. Just chilling. More fantasy variants for everyone, dude. The fantasy variants rock. Thank you so much, Patrice, for the 60 months. Sorry, I missed you there a second ago. Classic. I do think that you can get baited into holding this card. I think you always play it. I think it's bait to hold on to this card ever. Unless you're running 2-drops in your deck, which would be weird, but... Put you there. We're gonna hope down middle, maybe. It's very annoying. Put Shaw over on the right. I don't think I want to put Hope on the... Maybe I should have just put Hope on the right and then just taken it in stride. Pretty sure this is Cerebro 3. Yeah, all this is wrong. I shouldn't be doing any of this, I don't think. I think I messed up here for sure. I needed to get Hope down. Because now I'm a whole 2-drop behind. I guess I could draw a 1-drop and feel okay.
This is what we do. Everybody's a Binks fan.
Clear for takeoff.
Fastest snap you've ever seen in your life, eh? Ba-da-dum-bum. Should always play out this 2-drop, but people get baited by the fact that it doesn't do anything. You know people get baited by it. Don't pretend like you wouldn't know that you wouldn't think that people would get baited by it to try and hold in their hand to get like value. Valkyrie, I don't know, who cares? They're gonna have some stupid way to win. They have to prove it, you know? Battle Kitty, thank you so much for the 26 months. Just always snap there. They could have a counter to it, and then you just, if they stay in, you're just like, okay, they must have Valkyrie. something. But just snap, man. It's fine. Get him out of there. Put him out of their misery. Put them out of their damn misery. Yes! Huge, dude. Freaking huge. Very interesting. A wave! A wave, you say? We have priority. Scary. That's fine. I mean, who knows what the hell they're gonna do. I'm not. I don't consider myself super concerned by that. You know, there's really not much I could do at the end of the day. They're going to do something big and scary, and it might suck, and we might lose, and I don't know. We're just going to have to deal with that, I'm afraid. We're simply just going to have to deal with that. Carter mid, I wanted another one, man. It's better than one Carter. 2 Carters is the answer. The answer is 2 Carters. I don't know what the hell they haven't done anything the whole game. They just played Wave and 2 Sarahs. I don't fucking know what they're doing, man. Playing a lot of cards, that's for damn sure. You can unlock the dang rings, bro. Alright. Okay, you have 1 right. I don't know why you had to do all that, but probably would have played that Sage over on the left, I tell you what. Ah, that's a big card. That's gonna win. Jeez. I hope you had a win there. I think the Clea middle was probably a mistake. This was probably a mistake. I don't know, man. I don't know what we were supposed to do there. Probably should have popped the ice cube at some point. I don't know, we could have figured it out. They did win right by a lot, to be fair, yeah. Yeah, it just doesn't, anywhere is cool. Without 3M, yeah. I mean, I don't know, maybe. Like, if we had Cosmo, I guess. Well, we did fill right. We did fill right, to be fair. We could have, like, not done that, you know? Or whatever. Ow! Very rude. Why'd you do something like that to me? Really nice there. I shouldn't have put the Hope middle. I don't know. I'm going to snap. Wow! It's very scary. Very scary indeed. It's negative? I don't know, man. It's beyond my pay grade. Hmm. It's tough. Maybe do this when we use Ice Cube to block middle. Hope to block some Zola shenanigans here. Or we just lose them playing a powerful card middle. But I don't know. Who cares? Be cool if we win. Shit. That's GG's. They just have Shang.
Power must be controlled.
Prove it must. Alright.
Hail Hydra!
Well, we would have won right if they hadn't hit the most important one, man. Boom, boom, boom. Played opponent. I'm giving back cubes from all the ones I stole earlier. Cosmos Stonks? I mean, Cosmo's good. Cosmo's just hard to play in this deck because you have a lot of on reveals. So if you play it too early, you can hurt yourself just as much as your opponent. I like how their name is Bart Harley Jarvis Baby. I think that's very funny. Do you know who Bart Harley Jarvis is? It's from a I Think You Should Leave sketch, and it is a baby. So the fact that they add baby is like an additional... Like if you heard Bart Harley Jarvis and you knew of the baby thing, but you weren't like sure it was the right one, then maybe that would be like something you'd see. Freaking unlocking the rings, dude. We're unlocking the rings is the thing.
I definitely.
Thing is, we're a ring unlocker. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, they want to make sure that you're not confusing it with a different Bart Harley Jarvis. It could be. You know? Bro, come on, dude. This is so annoying. I guess it's annoying for them too, at least. And then we will have, we'll have 9 for the final turn. Oh yeah, because we don't get any extra energy now. So we won't have 9 for the final turn. But maybe we'll get like two of these hits. I think we do this. We'll get 2 Flames of Faltine. That's cool. Come on, Killmonger. Nah. That's probably fun.
What a game!
I wish I had 2 Deadpools, man.
Game.
Yay! That's so nice to get that out of the way. Problem is, they probably have several powerful deaths. Yes! Do we win? I don't know. Probably not. Probably not. We're only going up 8 middle and like 3 left. Probably not. You know, when you pump all of your power into the wrong 2 lanes, it doesn't feel great. I think it was actually better to go the other way, eh? It was actually better to go the other way. I feel like they read the fact that I was going to play those here like a book. Switch off the God mode build? It wasn't a God mode build, it was just a build. Wait, are we winning left? Oh, jeez. Bagu! God, he was in the deck. Love M'Baku, yes we did. No, the Jeff Avatar is not the best match for Bart Harley Jarvis. Bart Harley Jarvis is an ugly, gross baby. Jeff's a beautiful little boy. I didn't like how I said that. A beautiful little shark baby. I don't handle M'Baku losing location by 18 points, but imagine if I had put 18 more points there. Then I would have looked like a genius. Why M'Baku? Memes mostly. I wanted another 1-drop to have something to hit with 10 rings. And Shang-Chi Master of the Rings actually makes it 8.5% more likely that M'Baku stays in your deck. Which is, that's true. That is a true thing. Don't be baited by it. I almost got baited by it. Alright, well, that would have been really annoying later, so happy to get it out of the way now. Pretty sure Shang is bad? Yeah, I agree. Rude. All right, I have a play. I have a play lined up. How good will it be? Unknown as of yet. My opponent has 2 Mavericks though, so it's never a great sign. I'm aware of how stupid it looks, just don't worry about it. We're probably gonna lose, but I don't know. I'm just kind of in a chill type of vibe. We have 2 Mavericks now, chat. You see my plan now, chat. You feel it. That's why we had to play the Surfer first. Yeah, you'd think that would be enough. Baku! Oh, we're running Baku, by the way. Could have played around it, I'm afraid. Could have played around it. That was beyond dumb. Yeah, it's tough, man. OTA coming Thursday. Fingers crossed. It's a large kitty. No. My gosh, 10 rings on 1, dude. Freaking broken. This is potentially a situation where you could argue to not play it out. Oh, they're gonna miss their Wiccan curve. Thank you for the extra energy. Delicious. Yeah, sure. I kind of wanted to do this. How did they not miss Wiccan there? How did they... It didn't go off, right? It must not have went off. What you guys saying? It's pretty cool, right? You guys think this is neat? I think it's pretty neat. Yeah, I just, when I saw Wiccan come down, I just assumed that it would, like, worked. Which I guess there was no reason to do such things. You like the vision? No vision in this deck, actually. No vision in the deck, I'm afraid.
Cut off one head, 2 more shall take its place.
hope this doesn't lose. Alright. I'm a little scared there, I'm not gonna lie. Just wherever we played the Shaw, we were rather safe. No, I know Cosmo. I was making a joke. Just making a silly joke. Being a little silly guy. Kind of what I'm known for around these parts. This deck does feel weird. It feels like there's a lot of cards competing for what I want to play first. It'll probably take a while to figure it out. Pit of Exile, Shaw had to go right. Oh, that's a good point.
This land can never be fully known.
Sure, I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm just playing cards. I'm just playing cards, I'm afraid. I do it sometimes. I just kind of start playing shit. I don't even know what I'm doing. Clayler. All right, we get the Maverick. Don't. A little annoying. Very rude. Right on time, Maverick. I mean, I don't know. They have 5 Maverick triggers, right? 5 Maverick triggers plus 15 is 21. They can't Galactus us, but they probably just like Shu Lao and then make a trillion power somewhere, right? You just run.
Escaped.
Yeah, they could just make a 14. They could make 3 14 power spiders, 2 14 power spiders if they wanted. Yeah, it's probably fine. Chill on that. Botchad, welcome to the stream, Botchad. Welcome, welcome. We haven't hit Clea 10 rings a single time. Kind of sad. Which happened about a quarter of games. Pixlr. The Pixlr, huh? That's scary. Tell you what, I wish we had the Shang-Chi 10 rings varietal. That would be quite nice. Baku. Hello, Baku. How are you? How are you, my kind friend? Am I liking the new card? It's fine. It has massive problems with drawing that I've discussed in length, but the card itself is pretty powerful. Can't tell a lie there. If we were winning right here. I'm very scared. They're going to have something that's like very cheap. All right. Big card, man. A big card. Cannot tell a lie. Hey, we got in there with Surfer. It's tough. Function of M'Baku in the deck. Shang-Chi makes it more likely he stays in the deck. 2/3 over 3/4, or 1/3 over 1/4, and then I kind of just needed another card that could potentially get hit by the 10 rings on turn 2, and it's just like a 1/3. It's just like not a bad card. Just play out. Doesn't feel too terrible. What's up, DeCarlo? Hospice. We'll just go there into Brood. What the hell? What the hell is even that, man? Very good setup here. And we always draw Surfer, so don't even worry about that. Don't even worry about that. We always draw Surfer. Very rude, dude. Very freaking rude. Okay, thank God. Shang worth the pickup? No, definitely not. The card has massive, massive problems with drawing. It is the worst card in the game outside of like Erisham. For giving you card consistency. I guess like cards like Kang and stuff like that are that too, but you're kind of getting a payoff by getting a bunch of powerful cards, whereas you kind of get like a shitty card with this that turns into a pretty good card. Why it's so bad for draws? Yeah, maybe I'll just in this. I did a whole breakdown of it. I don't want to like just keep saying it as people come in. But I'll post this and then give you a quick breakdown. Essentially it's like Domino and Quicksilver do a similar thing where they force a draw on a certain turn. However, why the 10 rings is especially heinous for this reason is because it forces you to draw a card that doesn't start in your deck. So it creates a card and forces you to draw it. So in a given game of Marvel Snap, usually you draw... your draw would be... 9 of 12 cards would get drawn. However, when you add this card into your deck, then you end up getting... Instead of 9 of 12 cards, you get 8 of 12. Because you're creating a card and making it... You're adding a card and you're making yourself draw it. So it's just like doubly bad. I like just getting the Maverick off here. Crystal not worth it? No. There's no reason to run 2 bad cards. Instead of just 1. I would say. Shit. Shit. No, they weren't going to beat Shang. Oh, dude. They just lost to Surfer there. I can't believe they just were going to take an L to Surfer. They just straight up lose to Surfer there. I don't know if that was a misplay by them or what. It must have been. I don't know why you would ever just lose to Surfer. I consider Baron Mordo in this deck. I've not considered Baron Mordo in this deck. I don't think just adding more bad cards to it would make it do anything better. I'm generally a big believer that adding bad cards to your deck does not make it better usually. I mean, the same reason you wouldn't want to add Adam Warlock and Crystal into this deck is why you wouldn't want to run Adam Warlock and Crystal in like any deck. It's because they're not very good. Like getting to like you don't just win the game when you get to like the 10 rings. Like I liked running Crystal in my Man Spider deck because you do some things with that deck that are just you just can't beat. You just like kind of get destroyed. All right, we finally got the Clea set up. For once in our damn lives. The fucking audacity, for the record. The fucking unhinged audacity. The fucking audacity. This is gonna make me sick, dude. The one this is like the 8th game. It should be about 25% of the time we should get Clea 10 rings. The one time it fucking happens, just raptors. Raptors everywhere. Quite nice. I want to try and stuff an acid arrow left. I feel like they're going to try and acid arrow me here. Cheeky boy. I don't know how any of this shit is gonna work. I think it might give Prodigy Throne Room and then give the Throne Room power to Acid Arrow. I think that's how it's gonna work. If it becomes the biggest card. Which I sure hope it does. An underlooked facet of Shang 2.0 is that you can put bad cards in your deck because you know you won't draw them. That's base, dude. It does, dude. It gets the Throne Room buff and then it passes it. Dude, I knew that was going to happen, man. I'm so smart. And talented. We talked about talented. Fuck you, game, bro. Fuck you, fucking game. Give me Surfer, man. Give me fucking Surfer. I need him. Surfer exists in your deck. This is why you don't play the card, for the record. Is because it makes you less likely to draw Surfer. The whole point of the big breakdown earlier. We should put Surfer in, for real. I like this deck in concept. I think there's cool things going on. There's probably 1 or 2 adjustments that need to be made. Maverick there instead of Prodigy? Maybe. The problem is if I put Maverick there, I think that they overtake it as the highest power card. Whereas the Prodigy goes kind of crazy mode. And it gets hit by like a bunch of things. I'm excited for Sanctum tomorrow? Yeah, man. Sanctum's cool. I dig Sanctum. Or I would consider myself a Sanctum enjoyer. Ah, I forgot M'Baku was coming out. I shouldn't have been worried. Damn it. I would have just had M'Baku. It would have been chill. Did I consider putting Toxidoxy in the deck? No, I did not. I do like the commitment of chat to continue naming bad cards I should put in the deck, though. Quite funny. The least consistent deck in the game, at least I draw M'Baku. True, though. One person has my back. I know M'Baku's got my back, man. Known this for some time. You think that Uatu would be good? That's fine. You're allowed to think that. There's nothing I can do to stop you from thinking that. I can merely politely disagree. Literally nothing good to hit with Prodigy over here. Probably fine though. Oh, whatever. I should definitely leave, but surely this game will draw Surfer. I know all those other games we didn't draw Surfer. Fuck you, man. Fuck you. When people start playing Enchantress deck, they've always been playing it in these like ramp style decks. It's been fairly common for a while. All right, chat, we're going to take a 3-minute ad break. Don't see the ad, you can pay $6. Check to see if you have a Twitch Prime subscription available by clicking the subscribe button. Use the little Prime toggle. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure to like and subscribe. Watching on Twitch, make sure to follow. I'll see you in 3 minutes. I'll be back. And 30 seconds of ads, dude. Sick, man. It's freaking sick, bro. We love getting less ads. Chad, I both found out some very exciting news today and then immediately found out very devastating news. I was looking ahead to what games I was like maybe interested in the future. I was talking to my agency about it, about trying to find potential sponsorship opportunities and things like that. And one of the things that was mentioned is I was just like looking ahead to games, and I saw that in a few months there was supposed to be a Dynasty Warriors 3 complete remaster. I was like, what the heck, man? I freaking love Dynasty Warriors 3. I talk about it on the Dangle broadcast all the time. It's the 2001 title, man. So I put it on the list, and I was like, oh, man, that's sick. That's pretty sweet to be... pretty sweet to have one of my favorite games of all time remastered. That'd be a really fun thing to play. So I put it on the list, and I sent it to them, and then about an hour later, I Googled it, and I shit you not. This game was announced in September of 2025. I didn't hear about it. Today, I heard about it and got excited. Then I find 4 news articles from today saying that it was delayed indefinitely. What a disaster, man. I would have rather just not heard about it at all than for you to lie to me, man. This is tough. I don't know where to go here. Middle's probably fine. Batroc the Leaper. So I think a very common play for them this turn will be Silk Kitty, which means that my Viv Vision should go off, which is good. Maybe I should just be playing Shang immediately. Maybe. I didn't even realize it's Iris. Throw a little Luna over on the right. There's an argument we should just get the Shang-Chi online, but figure that out later. So they will get one of these back on turn 5. And the kitty should go back to hand first. Really? Wait, why? Didn't their kitty reveal first? Shouldn't that trigger before this? What does kitty say? They're gonna Juggernaut middle. I'm very confident they're gonna Juggernaut middle this turn. Maybe that's stupid. Prowler. Okay, nice. Block. Enjoy your ice cube. They'll be up 10 left and 7 right. Do I think they could realistically get there? Kinda do. Alright, Psycho playtime. Psycho playtime. Oh, here. Here. Both +8. To go here. Try this. Oh, ah! Jesus Christ. Crazy amount of power, Iris. So I went with Shaw left, Surfer right. Maybe we could have found that. I was expecting them to go harder right. I was definitely expecting to go harder right. I thought they were going to use the Batroc to try and like kind of chip away at left and go harder right. Put it all in mid, would we have won? Plus 15. Yeah, we would have. Argument for both. I really thought that Iris would go for right and left. I was expecting kind of like this same play, but maybe Kitty right. And then I'm still off. It'd be at 34. And we'd be tied here. We'd be winning middle by 7. We would be an 8-point swing. We'd be at 10. They'd be at 8. They would have won by 1 point. I guess I wasn't set up for either. Well played, Iris. I wasn't thinking about the -4, right? They were already ahead. There was no plus or minus. Yeah, my play was meant to hopefully go after them going hard right and abandoning middle so that we would sneak ahead middle and then get the 8-point flip. It's an 8-point swing. Yeah, we would have tied if they would have played the Kitty right instead of the Kitty mid. And then we would have lost tiebreaker by exactly 1 point, which would have been pretty crazy. Would have been pretty crazy indeed. Yeah, this is a situation where you just play it out. Then we can go Captain Carter onto the Hope, and then we'll be able to play 10 rings and whatever else we get. I actually want you down for sure. And hope they don't play a 4 or 5 drop left, which it's pretty likely they will. That's fine. I feel like we're in a good position here. Sullivan unlocked the rings. Or that's just Galactus, man. I thought that was just Galactus. Ouch. Anyway, left's going to be pretty tough to beat. So they're going to get guaranteed +4 here. They'll be at 36. Man, that is rough, man. That is rough, I tell you what. I don't know what we do here. I don't know what we do. I don't know if anything's going to be enough. We're not going to play on hope. We should play everything out. I think we have to play everything out here. Because we're not going to have the extra energy next turn. They're passing for Infinite. Damn. I don't know if we should have played this any differently. Them just getting like a 26 power Foom off of Blink is very hard for us to get over top of, like, ever. I actually quite like how we played here. Oh, nice.
Escaped.
Nice. Maybe an M'Baku, I didn't even know about it. Dude, I don't think I've gotten a single Flames of Faltine in my hand the whole time. Have I gotten a single Flames of Faltine in my hand? I think the very first game I got 2. That's crazy. It's like almost impossible. I think one thing I have to do is get the 10 rings down immediately. Or go Hope into it. I think I'm trying to get too much value out of it. Instead, I should just be unlocking it and taking the value that it gives me. Alrighty then. Double Surge Layer. Knowledge is power. That's a great point. It's a really good point. I don't know if people talk about how knowledge is power, man. Alright, I want some flames. I want them of the Faltine varietal, I tell you what. Okay, very rude. Kind of unnecessary, but, you know, what are you going to do? Sometimes people are just like that or whatever. Sometimes people just be doing shit, man. There's nothing you can do about it. Dragon of the Moon. Fortunately, I don't have any fucking cards in my hand. Hate it. I hate it.
Cut off one head, 2 more shall take its place.
Shit, dude. Dragon of the Moon, bro. Baku! Get destroyed, man. They didn't even hit a single one of my cards the whole time. They just made a super Dragon of the Moon. I just got destroyed, bro. They sucked their cards so hard. The cards were almost entirely suck by the end. Almost wholly suck. Make Zola a 7 cost? No shot, man. No shot, bro. Guess that's fine. Love to get a way to, like, play more cards, I suppose, but... You better work in hand. You better freaking work in hand, man. I know this looks stupid. Just Just trust me for a second. I know I ask that of you a lot. I know I asked that of you a lot. I just needed you one more time. We're chilling. We're chilling. Don't worry about anything else that's going on. Just know that we're chilling, we're having a great time, and everything's gonna be okay. I don't know if it'll work when it's flipped, so we're just not going to deal with that. Oh, we also want it to not be flipped. That's a good point. I don't know, man. Just believe with me for a second. Just believe with me for just a brief second. I feel like the Captain Carter left is wrong. Maybe we'll eat our words. Who knows? Come on, go right. For the love of all the Tolly. Just go right for once in my life. Yes, dude. Fuck! Yes! Oh, man. The whole range of human emotion. The whole range of human emotion in a matter of seconds. Oh, man. They never expect the Prodigy Surfer, man. That's one thing I've learned. They never respect the Prodigy Surfer. That was very funny. Hey, buddy. My dog's been very, very, very upset. It's been far too cold for a little boy. Chat, I have not hit Clea into the 10 rings. How many games have we played? It should happen 1 in 4 games. Or, yeah, 1 in 4 games. We played 14 games and we haven't done it a single time. It's almost impossible. Oh, the most passable card you've ever seen in your life. Hundo P. Just the most passable card you've ever seen in your whole damn life. Yeah, I think this card is trash. When you play it, you might sometimes feel like it's good, but the draw and consistency is just horrific. For the record, I'm currently 4 and 10 minus 19 cubes today. Now, I'm not playing top notch, but nah, this card's dog water for sure. Don't get it twisted. What are they gonna give me on Castle Zemo? They're panicking. That's a weird play. It'll make more sense later, but very weird now. Graceful and name of Shang-Chi. The regular Shang-Chi ain't a good card right now either, man. Shang-Chi stocks are as low as they've ever been. Pick a new card that could buff it if it underperforms. Great analysis. Sorry. I think they will. It's just hard. It's hard to... It's a tough line when you're adding a card into your deck that gives you such horrific draw consistency. Like, the draw consistency it gives you is worse than just putting this card in your deck is worse than Shang-Chi and Domino. By, like, quite a bit. So, like, the juice has to be worth the squeeze. I don't think the squeeze is squeezing. Alright, they're panicking. I can officially say my opponent's panicking right now. Baku! Cheater! I don't know what my opponent's doing. I'm just gonna hit the snap button. I don't really care. My opponent's just roped every single turn and passed turn multiple times. I don't know why they're roping, man. It's weird. There's one thing I like never get in Snap. It's ropers. I'm making Infinite Season because you have fun playing Phantom X. You can do both if you wanted to, but if you don't want to, that's cool too. Ah, maybe it was a DC. DC makes sense there. Maybe it wasn't a DC though. That felt like a weird timing, but who cares? A win's a win, as they say. A win is a win, and it's always a win. Yeah, I agree. I try and be as charitable as possible. Sometimes annoyingly so. That's okay. I hate this location. This location sucks, man. I don't know. This location is just dumb. It's just... Baku! Yeah, I also wish there was some level of targeting would go a long way. We're not wrong about that. Wonder why they abandoned the whole Jim Hammond archetype they were going for? I don't think they were going for an archetype, but I don't think they abandoned anything personally. Maybe you're onto something though. Obvious player. Go left, please. I don't know if this is right, but let's just flood their whole side of the board with like ice cubes and random bullshit, make them figure it out. Seems good. There might be a chance that I should try and leave something for like Prodigy stuff, but I don't know. I'm just gonna play cards. I wanted to Reality Stone away the Sinister London and put us in a bind. Delightful. Am I crazy for just wanted a Silver Surfer now? Beat up by Shadow King, but whatever. We could get Shadow King tier, but I'm more scared of them kind of messing with us later.
Victory.
Wolf Boy, Binks, first time here, man. Yo, thank you for being here, Wolf Boy. Anytime someone says that, I check to make sure they're not a liar, because it does say first time chatter. I was prepared to call you a liar, but I'm happy that you're honorable and you wouldn't lie to me. It's a good starting point. This chatter streamer relationship. Good starting point. Dude, man. Dude, man. Dude. Welcome to stream. The freaking stream, man.
This is what we got. Everybody's a Binks fan.
Were they not going to play their turn until I nux them? Kind of crazy. Paco Ono. Oh, stream Paco Ono. Ooh, marry a rich day so far. Hey, Binks, first stream ever. What up? Job of the Jub Jub. Following since October 3rd, 2023. Good time, man. I think I should just unlock the rings. Or maybe just Viv Vision. Problem is if I get Luna, I want to play it next turn. Let's just get Viv Vision rocking. Nice deafening chord, you fool. Good. Wish we had some extra energy to work with, but we don't. So kind of got to lock in. Thank you so much, Paca Ono, for the Primerino. Did you know if you have Amazon Prime, you have Twitch Prime? First time subber. Are you lying? Let's see. Are you lying? Tier 1 sub for 3 months previously. You freaking liar, dude. Take your money back. I'm just kidding. I'll take it. I would really like to have a Maverick there, man. Pretty messed up. Luna Snow will help me if we get a 1-drop. I'll tell you, there's a chance we get a 1-drop. I'll tell you what. Shang-Chi pretty good? Nah, pretty bad. I wouldn't say like fully trashed here, but like relatively trashed here. All right, we denied them 1 board space here. This might be stupid, but I don't know. Jesus Christ, man. Chill. Baku! Still never realized M'Baku was coming a single time. We did need all this to win, man. We did need to play everything middle. Seemed right. Sometimes it's hard to fight for right and left. It was a very large brood. It's a very large, very scary brood. Shang-Chi needs his justice? I disagree, man. Shang-Chi's, How have we still not gotten Clay at 10 rings? What's the game counter at? 7. This is the 18th game, and we haven't hit Clay. We hit it once, but then it couldn't work. It's supposed to happen 1 in 4 games. It's crazy, man. I tend to believe Iris when they snap. They're very good. Escaped. What's the M'Baku for? The Shang RNG, yeah, it's more just a meme. You probably shouldn't have M'Baku in the deck. You want to be as competitive as possible. I kind of just wanted another one to have a target sometimes for the shitty 10 rings. The locked ones. The ones that are locked away. This is nuts, man. This is straight up nuts. If you play, oh my god, they're gonna play it. They have it. The audacity for you to do this. I'm sickened. I'm sickened. For me to say that and then for you to get it right in my face. You make me want to puke, man. Makes me sick, bro. Makes me sick. The audacity, bro. The absolute unhinged audacity. Ouch. Makes me want to puke, man. Makes me want to freaking puke, dude. Right, they never hit our Captain Carter. Trust. Incredibly rude. Probably leave here. We're gonna do this. We should go everything right for sure. Seriously, just would have been better if just straight up would have been better if the M'Baku had died. We still win if everything survives though. Beautiful. Victory. BEAUT. Beautiful. Safety room. Do the safety dance, man. Chat, you want to hear a crazy stat? It is more likely that you play all 4 cards into Danger Room and all 4 survive than for you to play 1 card in Danger Room and have it die. Doesn't that sound like it can't be real? Sure is, though. They did beat the snot out of my M'Baku. That much I know for damn sure. I didn't want that card, actually, is the thing. The thing is, I didn't even want that card. Okay. Simply never get blasted. Me when I'm the caked up build up on the side of a water tower. Little sandblasting joke. Any sandblasters in chat? Might have run true to some of them. Might have rung true if there's anyone who's a career sandblaster. Who works on big public things to sandblast scum and grime that's been there for a long time. Surely someone will. No one? Okay, that's fine too. How the hell have we still not gotten Clea 10 rings, man? We're hitting the point of statistical anomaly. We're hitting the point of statistical anomaly is the thing.
Opponent snapped.
Yeah, I bet you would. Bet you freaking would, man. Bet you freaking would, Awesome Andy. We're gonna play Valentina. Or Victoria Han. Or whatever. You're a sandblasted grease monkey, does that count? Sure, man. I don't know what the hell that means, but hell yeah, man. We'll count that. Count that 10 times out of 10. Very big card, dude. Pretty big card, bro. I guess we just hope they Zola. Shit. Yeah, they didn't Zola is the thing. I guess, why would they Zola? They should probably just play the 230 power man spider, huh? No fear of Shadow King at all. Kind of based. You stack Shang effects on the ring? I don't think so. Probably just change it to the same thing that it already is. If I had to guess. Probably should have left there if I'm being so honest with you. I'm just kind of clicking buttons tonight. Kind of in a little flow state. Spectreler. Oh my god, chat, it's happening, bro. It's freaking happening. We freaking have it, dude. It's unbelievable. Into a pixie on one. Fuck! Love to see the 10 rings come down here, but there's really not much we can do about it. The opponent also has Pixie. They're gonna go freaking psycho mode with like Moon Girl or something later. But we do have Cleodon, so. Flow state? I think I said fugue state, which I don't know what that word is or means. What is fugue? F-U-G-E? State? What the hell is that? F-U-G-U-E. A dissociative fugue state is a rare temporary condition involving sudden unplanned travel or wandering. Yeah, sure, that sounds about right. Why not? I tell you what, man, I really wish we had our 10 rings or whatever. That'd be nice. Do you think if we Prodigy the 10 rings and then we play Shang, if it will unlock our Prodigy and make him a beautiful son? Yeah, just hit the worst one. Good calls. Why not? Why not hit the worst one? It'd be funny. Like sleepwalking but cooler? I said flow. Don't tell me what I said, okay? The universe is mine and I can make what I want of it. Alright? I don't need you telling me... I don't need you telling me that I'm not doing what I'm saying that I'm doing. Just believe me. Blindly. Or whatever. Sorry, no current events. No current events on stream. Saw a cool video about the Shang-Chi mat today, and the YouTuber is super sassy. Glad that people liked it, man. Glad that people liked it. It's cool. Makes me happy. Makes me happy when people enjoy the things that I make and do. Alright. Sure, this won't be a huge problem. One thing I know about this deck is that when you don't play Corvus, you're in trouble. So we're going to just assume that they are in trouble. I think losing Corvus sucks ass when you're playing this deck. What the hell is wrong with you, man? You're laughing? You're laughing. I had to play Shang-Chi Master of the Rings onto nothing and you're laughing? I don't think they have a 5-power card that can beat this. Yeah, they kind of just do nothing, eh? I would have recommended doing more than nothing, personally. But, hey, you know, it's just me or whatever. I think I want to put that there. Put this here. So this only gives them 1 spot left. I think that's quite important.
I'm coming for you.
Alright, you got your Corvus. Use your Jiggy. Use your Hella. Probably not ideal. Scoot. Probably not ideal if I was the opponent, but I'm not. I'm simply not the opponent, so I have no way of changing that. It was a good presentation. The odds went so well. Yeah, I felt like the fact that I ended up going 8-0 with the deck made... I'm happy how I put all of that together, because I think that was a very funny conclusion to the intro of that video. I really liked how it all came together, because I built that PowerPoint presentation before I played. I built the PowerPoint presentation about the math before I'd played a single game. I did it like ahead of time so I can get out ahead of it and have it done before I put it out. And then as I was playing, I was just getting to the point. I was like, dude, this is like, I gotta stop winning, man. I made a whole dissertation on why this card sucks. And now I can't stop winning. So I feel like it made the video really cool that all that happened. By the way, Zaneid, thank you so much for the raid. Zaneid, I appreciate you. It was cool how it worked out. I'm trying to take more advantage of like opportunities like that to make something that's like interesting or do something that's a little bit outside of the box. Hi, pretty boy. Come here. Oh my gosh, come here. Come on. Oh, blessed by a Solomon. Hey, I hope you guys like dogs. My little boy was just so excited. He said, I want to come up and hang out and see what's going on up there. Yes, he did. He's a very good boy. Don't lick the mic. Don't lick the mic. Silly boy. Possible to not love dogs? Yeah, you'd be surprised, man. You'd be surprised. By the way, go check out Zaneid. Oh, sorry. I thought I hit the shout out button. Zaneid, super awesome member of the community. Super good player. Always find him on the ladder. And a great streamer to boot. So go ahead and hit that heart up at the top of the stream. Give him a follow, why don't ya? How's the deck doing tonight? Bad. Not good. We have played, I shit you not, 23 games. We've had Clea on one and the 10 rings one time. Is almost impossible. It's like the old days. Yeah, that's why I keep the Tuesday late for the old heads who... dude, I'm gonna crash out. This is the second time I've like said this. That I hate that I don't get Clea, and then my opponent plays Clea. Ugh. They're gonna play fucking Clea 10 rings Shang-Chi all in a row. That's gonna piss me the hell off. You don't like dogs, you love them? Based. Alright, at least they didn't get the full combo. Full combo would have hurt something fierce. This hurts slightly less. All right, let's get a little ramp going so that we can play 2 3s next turn. Nice, good shot, kid. Shot, kid. See what comes out. Hopefully you get Shaw left. That would be ideal. Order is so that Captain Carter ends up in the front row. Good tank. Good whiff. Right here. Luna's just getting walloped. Pretty good one. Surfer would be crazy here. Gotta praise, I suppose. We do have to play the Flames of Faltine left because we'll tie if we don't. Show if the rings get hit by cord, Shank can bring it back. Yeah, it makes sense. I don't see why it wouldn't. Scoopa? I wanted the Carter, man. Come on, dude. Probably doesn't win either way. Did lose us a shit ton of points though. Like a borderline comical amount of. Come here, Baku! God damn it! If I just played more cards right, we would have won. Well, that's probably not true because then it would have jumped middle and then we would have lost anyway. We'll win us a game eventually. Random want to say, glad you made clear how bad the card was, but are still making second content is, or second in Baku is very amusing. I mean, I still want to give the card a good, honest try. I think that the thing with Shang-Chi to remember is like, some decks don't care about consistency, right? Some decks don't mind consistency nearly as much as others. So I think there's still value to be gained from a card like this, where you're not super dependent on certain. You're not super dependent on certain like very specific interactions from happening. I actually want to hold you, I think. I'm going to get the Viv Vision down. Oh, 7, Clea. Tried your best. I think I'm going to play Viv Vision. Well, now I kind of want to play it right. Let's suck they have Prio, because they're probably going to play the Maverick immediately, right? Oh, they don't. I was really expecting to play the Maverick immediately.
Minions to me.
I don't know what the hell's in your deck. There's literally zero chance that you want Mr. Negative. There's not a monocle. There's not even the slightest chance in the world that you want Mr. Negative. Honestly, I think I just hold you, man. There's a chance I do nothing here. Yeah, I don't think I have to do anything. There's a very little chance that you are happy with Mr. Negative in your deck when your deck is built on big scary monsters. I'll say that with some level of confidence, I would say. I don't have any of these things in my deck, man. I guess I sometimes fill the whole board.
Legendary.
Definitely sometimes win matches with a snap. That's for sure. I always like to give cards a fair shake, though, gamer. I think that in the past, I've definitely been a bit more like, this card is just bad, and I'm not even going to try it. I'm trying to be a bit more open to trying cards or ideas that I maybe don't just in my mind immediately think are good. Except for Silver Surfer First Steps. I'm still of the opinion that Silver Surfer First Steps is bad and always bad. And it is like the biggest bait card in the entire game. But that's probably wrong, so, you know, I don't know. All right, here you go. I don't want that. You can have it. I don't want that trash. Banjo-Kazooie sound. I love Surfer First Steps as a second zombie giant man to Grandmaster on turn 6. Sounds really good when that exact thing happens.
Opponent snapped.
Snaps on us here, huh? Seems a little crazy, no? It's very annoying. I'm not going to pretend like that's not incredibly annoying. Well, I sure wish I could buff that. Do you think this unlocks their 10 rings? I should probably leave. I simply have to see for myself. I simply have to see. We died as Shu Lao? Yeah, obviously. Yeah. Oh, it doesn't. Okay, good to know. Closer than you thought, though, eh? Alright, chat, we're going through a minute ad break. Don't see the ad, you can pay $6. Check to see if you have a Twitch Prime subscription available. Then click the subscribe button, use the little Prime toggle. Watching on YouTube, make sure to like and subscribe. Watching on Twitch, make sure to follow. See you in 3 minutes. I'll be back. Right on freaking time, dude. Amazing. Kind of the only one. The two most annoying cards for me right now are Spider-Ham and Luke Cage. Absolutely absurd in your Phantom X. Ooh. Be playing cards that are too strong against Phantom X, man. Yeah, Spider-Ham is a very good tech card. It's kind of interesting how that card like flowed into popular. You gotta stop. You gotta stop naming cards that hurt me, dude. You gotta cut that out. All right. I love that location, man. All right, gotta start pushing to right immediately. Bro, 2 games in a row, Spider-Ham gets surfered, bro. It's like they don't want me to win. Wink. I don't think I have a single fucking win condition anymore, man. The Miller. Can't really call him the Miller. Ah, damn it, dude. They stopped my Silver Surfer from going off. Frick, man. Got nothing? Watch me win, dude. Wouldn't that be crazy? Yeah, we should think about M'Baku here because there is a chance that we can get access to it, and it'll be good. I'm only play one card here. Because we're going to draw a card that we can play, and that's all we're going to have, so. We're going to have to make something work, man. Brother named Nasi. Brother named Nasi said I have nothing. Very interesting. Very interesting indeed. Very interesting. Very interesting indeed. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy what an attitude that you can have where you don't allow yourself to lose. You don't allow yourself to think that it's all over. You don't allow yourself to believe that you can win, man. You only have nothing if you believe you have nothing. Let that be a lesson for you. Mill sucks. Yeah, it does, man. I love when people play Mill. I love when people play Mill, man. This is why I never understand when people are upset by people playing Mill. It's like, why do you want them to play... would you rather than play Shu Lao? Would you rather than play Shu Lao? Because I sure wouldn't. Play Mill all you want, man. You might even stop me from drawing a card on turn 6. And then I'm pretty sure that means you win the game. If I'm not mistaken. Screamler. I don't see that card very often. Alrighty then. We'll unlock the rings, bro. It's fine. You've done your job. Your job was to unlock the rings. You've done that. That's all we've asked of you. Jubilee. Rude. What the hell, man? Friggin' cheat. Ah! Pretty good. Oh, we're chilling, man. What are they gonna do? They're fricked, bro. We just milled ourselves, dude. We freaking milled ourselves. Delicious. Do this stupid play.
Victory.
That was a very funnily timed blob to completely deck ourselves out, but then just show that it doesn't matter if you can just win anyway. I'm fine with just getting a single Clea trigger, man. I'll take a single Clea trigger. 1/3, no board space, pretty good card. Look at this, dude. Ye of little faith. Okay, for the love of God, please tell. Okay, I just checked their deck. I was like, please tell me you're not trying to play zombie. I was so scared I was going to see people trying to play Zombie Galacti with the 10 rings. And it's legitimately one of the worst ideas you could possibly have. I'm going to guess because they played this as a 2X that this isn't Zombie Galactiable. Could be wrong, though. There's an argument to run this in my own deck. This card feels underpowered unless you get like the perfect line. Well, luckily you won't get the perfect line. Because you have one less draw. I don't know if it's better than... It might be better than Hope. Maybe Superior Spider-Man over Hope is correct. That could be a factual thing. If they're smart, they're going to play their Maverick right whenever they get it. Because otherwise they're going to murder it with Flames of Faltine.
Opponent snapped.
It snaps, huh? They are smart. Look at them. Being smart and shit. I know it's nowhere, by the way. I just can't lose a draw. Cheater. Probably shouldn't have accepted the snapback. They're smart. They played Maverick right. It's only helped me for getting another Viv Vision trigger. I hear my wing beat, beat to the majestic drum. I really hope you didn't give Shula -1. Cause he's already strong. Well played, opponent. If they didn't have nowhere, they were in a lot of trouble.
Escape.
Or at least a regular amount of trouble. Very least. We're a really cool and interesting person. Really, really cool and interesting guy over here. Man, dude. I bet they're having just the time of their life. What a life that must be, man. I beat you, streamer, with my Zombie Galacti deck. Oh, you didn't know that you couldn't play Fangs of Faltine, right? You've been defeated. Fucking dork. Fucking dork, man. Be better, bro. Ten Rings middle. Absolutely devastate your Adam Warlock. Wasn't even close. Next time we maybe just play like Shaw or something. It is funny. I don't know. Maybe we Prodigy the 10 Rings. There's no way that's correct. You're welcome, Neptune. No idea what I'm supposed to do here. I guess we just get Shaw down. A wave. Very interesting.
The mystery intrigues me.
Streets are saying that the mystery intrigues them, chat. What are our thoughts on this?
Opponent snapped.
Probably just get over top here, right? Well, forgot to end turn, so.
I am Iron Man.
Can't imagine we get over top here, right? With like this. Yeah, there's just no way that's enough. I meant to retreat there.
Escaped.
Definitely should have. I thought I had ended turn. I don't know. I must have missed the button. One more week to get 18 splits on Howard? Why do you only have one more week? Yeah, it's mostly Nico. Nico is the biggest one. And Prodigy, if you don't watch Prodigy when he gets played. Then it becomes 36 splits. I feel like you're saying that as if that means something. You might not realize that it doesn't mean anything. Why do you need to finish mastery? I'm just getting more and more confused. You need that reaction set? Why do you only have a week? Are you just like making up like a time restraint for yourself for some reason? Rude. After this week, it's gone forever. I had no idea. The more you know. Oh, no way to buff energy, man. No hope, no Luna, unfortunately. Makes this a lot more awkward, I'm afraid. I wish it didn't. Play a very large brood middle. Tell them to deal with it.
All systems go.
All systems go indubitably. Indubitably, even. Every video I've seen has been calling Unevolved Rings bad card, but no one is considering its use in C1 decks. It's true. It's true. There's nothing I can say about that. Why M'Baku? Why not? Why not? Are you talking about why do we draw it? I don't even pay attention. The coolest thing about playing M'Baku for me is that I just don't pay attention to when it's going to show up ever. That is true that Deafening Chord doesn't matter if I would draw. Oh, I could have just played Shang-Chi. I actually kind of forgot about that, how that works. I'm not going to lie. Kind of forgot about the fact that it just like doesn't matter. Which is pretty chill. It's pretty chill when things don't matter like that. It is funny when he shows up on turn 6. You're not wrong about that one. Oh, double 10 rings. Oh, dang it. Yeah, it's fine. The double Surgelers here. The double Surgelers here, I'm afraid. It's very scary. Oh, Joe World. Let's just take a couple of Luna Snow hits and call it a dang day. Love to see Viv Vision. Viv Vision is a card that I think might be underrated. I feel like Viv Vision is a very, very good card, and I don't think I gave it credit as being a good card for a very long time. I think once it got to 3/3 and it can kind of do a little bit more. Start getting some Flames of Faltine. Hopefully we can start aiming these at a Maverick if we see it. Changed it twice. Banjo-Kazooie sound. How have they drawn all of their Zombie Galactic cards? Can we talk about this? Can we have a discussion about how they've drawn all of their Zombie Galactic cards? Might have some trouble with right. We don't play this here. Yeah, because we're not going to win middle, let's be honest with ourselves. Kind of need Surfer. If we get Surfer, we have a chance to win. Hear my wing beat, beat to the majestic drum. I really hope you didn't make Shu Lao -1, 'cause it's already strong. Oh, what a shame if you made Shu Lao -1. There's a chance they leave because double Surfer beats them. So we'll stick it out. They literally don't care. Pretty sure double Surfer would beat them. I could be wrong. Maybe not. Double Surfer's only... Nah, Double Surfer wouldn't have beat them. Only 8 more. Well played. You saw the 10 rings, they know I didn't draw Surfer. True, though. True, though. Her words have never been spoken, man. They're going to complete our mission, though. So that's pretty good. Yeah, definitely should have left there for the record. I should have matched that. I thought I had another 3-drop over there. And even if I had another 3-drop, it wouldn't have been enough. I also was just assuming that the Nico wasn't a Zombie Galacti. How is there Zombie Galacti 19 power? They must have had so many of their Gwenpool hits hit it. That's psycho mode, dude. Double Surge, double Wing Beat? That's only 6, man. They got 8 more power on top of all that. I guess is my point of why I'm surprised. It's beautiful.
Victory.
Nico Galacti bug still a thing? Unfortunately it is, yeah. That's the only thing I really hate about that deck. Like the deck is much stronger than it was at first with all the buffs that they've given it and with Maverick. But the fact that so many cards are bugged with it so you can't accurately know what's going to go down. Pretty frustrating. Pretty frustrating indeed. The Raft. Can fight for the Raft pretty well. Maybe not as good as a Shu Lao deck, but good enough, potentially. Playa. Right on time. Right on time, Kalea. I wonder if they have 3 here. They could. Could have 3 here. Not as unlikely as you may think. Is this gonna hit my surfer again, dude? This shit has hit my surfer every freaking time. And it's kind of radicalizing me a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Hey, it didn't hit my surfer. That's a thing. I think my surfer's pretty good. I snap here, actually. Nah, they have double Shulao. That's, like, really scary. Double Shulao is pretty damn scary, man. Imagine we just win anyway in spectacular fashion. Prodigy's a pig, I'm aware. What the hell? It's +6 plus well, plus 18. Go for it. Why Helly? Yeah, the 3M. I don't fuck with 3M. I don't fuck with 3M, I'm afraid. Put the onus on them to figure out winning left. Not close, I'm afraid. Baku! Sure did figure out how to win left, huh? That's a lot of points. Yeah, they did not have a win there. There's no way they could have played those cards and won. That's pretty sick. Unfortunately, if they would have played the Kitty Pride middle, I would have thought that we were going to lose. For sure. But then M'Baku would have come in and saved the day. Yeah, you got it as well, Bash. That is the best part of that. They robbed us of a beautiful moment. Because they had to Shulao right, otherwise they lose left. God, it feels so good beating Shulao, man. Such a ridiculous deck to try and beat. Just does everything, man. $8 to boot. Yeah, people were probably calling me a psycho for snapping there. I tell you what, they were probably right. Doesn't matter about being right. It matters about winning. You can really feel the weight of how inconsistent Shang-Chi makes your decks, man. You can really, like, feel the... It's like, it weighs on you. Ugh. I don't have any cards that can go there. I don't have a single card I can put there, except for fucking Chimichanga, dude. The only card I can put there is Chimichanga. And maybe Viv Vision can move there as a joke. Why wouldn't you do that? I guess you couldn't do it middle. I was just going to say, why wouldn't you do that middle? Literally impossible. Jocasta. That could be good. Maybe. I'm just kind of running under the assumption that I can't place anything middle. I think it's rather accurate. I have to Luna this turn. Very rude. That not only made one of my cards useless, it made two of my cards useless. Kind of wish you hadn't done that, if I could be so honest with you. I'm gonna be brave here and say I really wish I hadn't done that shit, man. Alright, we just need a little bit of trust here, chat. Not a lot, but a little bit would go a long way. You know, getting Camertage for free is kind of sick. Like, I really didn't deserve that, but I'm happy that you gave it to me. I played Prodigy, right? Why would I play Prodigy? The whole reason of playing Silver Surfer is to play Prodigy. Oh my god, what am I doing, dude? I'm just fucking making shit up. The whole point of playing the Surfer Left was to Prodigy it. You said to trust and I was trusting you? Not that time. That was not a good time to trust Binks. Not a good time to trust Binks. I know it's not super clear when you should or shouldn't do that. And I do definitely say you should just do it all the time, very often. But that one's still your fault, I think. I don't know, maybe. It's Prodigy's fault for being 4 power. I was looking at every other card. Every other card was less power. I should just play the fucking pig, man. I should just play the goddamn pig. I should have just played the pig, bro. Just play the damn pig, man. You just play a new card before you buy it. You shouldn't buy it. The card does more to your deck inconsistency than Domino and Quicksilver combined. By like over 50% more. It's really not good. It's fun. I sort of melted. No, the whole point of holding the Prodigy was so that I could Prodigy the Surfer, which would have been spectacular because it was Camertage. But instead we were just a dummy doofus. I don't like being a dummy doofus. I'll tell you what. Most of the time I would prefer not to be a dummy doofus. Hot take, maybe. Sure. Card was free anyway. Idiot. Sorry. These are the games against Hella that kind of suck ass, man. These are the games against Hella that kind of just like suck butt. And there's just nothing you can do about it. It's like, how am I supposed to know if I can beat my opponent next turn? I don't know. You didn't draw it. There's no way you drew it. Get out of here. Victory. Thanks for streaming late. This is pretty much dead for Snap. You only get me here on Tuesdays. This is a Tuesdays only situation. But on Tuesdays, you'll find me here late. Every Tuesday. I was trying to think about the last time I missed a new card release. I think it might have been a whole year since the last time I missed a new card release. Pretty sick, man.
Legendary.
Yeah, every Tuesday I make a video when the card comes out off stream, and then I stream late at night. Little Tuesday special for you. But I could have given the opponent extra energy. It's true. Put Infinity Ultron in your Shang deck. Hope you don't like drawing Infinity Ultron. It does mean for the one turn that you play the Infinity Ultron into the 10 rings lane, if you were able to both draw Shang-Chi, Master of the Rings, and Infinity Ultron, which is very hard. You'd be cooking, man. You're cooking with gas. You might have activated my trap card, rubbish. There's a chance you've activated my trap card, I'm afraid. Yeah, let's get the Viv Vision down. Actually, I think this is nice for Viv Vision. Here's the extra juice. Obviously, like, Sebastian Shaw can take advantage of the juice as well. No juice for me! Okay. Alright, doing this. Doing this, it would appear. Boom, boom, boom. What is copycat? It's hope. That's actually quite bad. Yeah, they're probably gonna want to play like a polymorph or like once and future all if they get it. I actually don't mind this. All right, does nothing. They do get once and future all, huh? Wow, what a lucker, man. What a lucker. I don't know. Maybe they just beat us. Yeah, there's a chance we could Buddha there and just play like Shaw and whatever. Like maybe they just Shadow King us and they laugh. I don't know, man. Just play the broken card that always wins. Probably just play the broken card that always wins. If I had the broken card that always wins, I would probably also play the broken card that always wins. Yeah, it's tough because we would have just won if we had played nothing. Honestly, if we would have played nothing, we would have won and won bigly. I'm afraid. Trying to go for a bit of a read there. I don't know what. I don't know. Eight of Rings is so damn good. It's fine. I'd rather draw good cards, personally. But it is fine. It is fine for sure. Taco. Taco. That's scary. Might even be in your starting hand too. Like extra scary. Thank you for the card draw. Look at that. Beautiful. I don't want to play the Maverick out until this goes away. It's going to hurt me. Now it just hurts the ice cube mostly. Still need a discard. Do lose this. It's a bit unfortunate. We have to get rid of that. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. It all feels bad. So they're going to discard, so Right's going to go up by 8. We should definitely leave. I want to be honest. Oh, we just leave. I don't even know why I'm like considering not leaving.
Escaped.
I don't even know why I would even consider not leaving. That would be very stupid of me. Yeah, just get out of there, man. Just get out of there. Just get out of there, man. Yeah, no reason to even consider staying there. I don't know what I could have done to be in a better position. Gotten ramp at a better time, maybe? I don't know. Hamler. I feel like it's been Maverick or Silver Surfer every single time Spider-Ham has hit the field. Maybe I'm just like making that up out of tilt. There's certainly a chance that that's the case. But it has felt that way. And that it doesn't feel good. I tell you what, it doesn't feel good. I know that as well. Banjo-Kazooie sound. I know the surfer looks stupid. It's looks stupid every time. It's probably going to continue to look stupid, I would imagine. But I believe in it. I have a level of belief in it that I find inspiring in many ways. That's good lane. Hoping for Prodigy. I mean, I don't know. We're like cooked, right? To be honest with ourselves. Person who said pigs only show for base cards might be right because of Maverick. True. True. Could be right. I have no way of testing all of it, so I just kind of trust people when they say stuff like that, you know? I don't really have like a testing field to do things like that. Usually people just say stuff and then I just like put it in my lexicon and just hope that it's right. Little trick of the trade you might not be aware of. Non-dash. Non-dash. The amount of times we haven't gotten a one-drop with the 10 rings seems incorrect. I don't know how else to describe it. Like, we've played 28 games. And I feel like we've had Clea into... I feel like we had Clea into the ring like 4 times maximum. And it should be about 10 times based on the amount of games that we've played. It should be approximately 10 times that we've had this happen. And I tell you what, it does not seem like that is the case. I just know they're going to get Omniversal Presence, but maybe they don't. I just know, I feel like it hurts so bad when Merlin just gets the one spell that is just so annoying. Okay, at least they didn't get it. Doesn't work, brother. You can come back from the dead. It's kind of his thing. We get extra energy here. We go for it. We cannot. Bit annoying. I like you there. They were going for Foom. I kind of respect it. They were definitely going for Foom there. You hit the Maverick, we're in a good spot. Nice hit, kid. Ooh, unsilence my rings, bro. +1. Bro hit him with the +1, dude. How embarrassing. Now, unfortunately, our follow-up plays kind of suck ass. Oh, they probably leave, though, right? Get out of here. Be gone? You're leaving? They're leaving, right? They're leaving for sure. For sure they're leaving. They're always leaving here. Yes! 2 polymorphs to get -2 power in a lane. This is the weakest card of the month? Yeah. I've talked about it, like, at a bit ad nauseum. But, you know what? You know what we could do? We have the technology. Let me quickly explain to you why this card sucks. I'm pretty proud of this, the thing that I made. So I'm going to show you this thing that I made. Would you look at that? How this can happen? This is why the card sucks from a mathematical perspective. This is why I think that the card is bad. Welcome to your new Shang math lesson with Professor Binks. I feel like people don't realize what it does to your draws and your consistency of your deck. So we're going to talk about Quicksilver and Domino and how they affect it and how the new Shang-Chi affects it. So in a normal game of Marvel Snap, you're going to draw 9 of your 12 cards, which means for those 12 cards, you have a 75% chance to draw each of them by turn 6. This is why Marvel Snap feels like a very consistent game, and a lot of different decks can work really, really well because you're getting access to 75% of your cards. Now let's start to throw a little bit of a wrench into this and say, what if you add Domino or Quicksilver? So Domino and Quicksilver do eat one of your draws, but they're also removed from your card pool, so to speak. Because you're always drawing them, you can consider looking at the other 11 cards in your deck, and you're only going to be drawing 8 of them, which means that for those 11 cards, you're going to be getting a 72.7% chance of drawing them with a 100% chance of drawing either Domino or Quicksilver. And there are decks that add both, and if you add both of them, you're taking 2 cards out of the pool and removing 2 draws. So instead of normally you'd be drawing 9 of 12, you're now drawing 7 of 10, which means you are getting 70% of your cards. Those 10 cards, you are drawing 70% of the time each. Both Domino and Quicksilver, you are drawing 100% of the time. Now, when I first looked at the new Shang-Chi, I did not think that this was going to happen, that it worked like Quicksilver or Domino. But this is what happens when you add Shang-Chi Master of Rings into your deck. You now draw a card that wasn't part of that initial 12 and lose that draw. So for the entire 12 cards of your deck, you're only drawing 8 of them. So you get a 66.7% chance of drawing those 12 cards. That is crazy. 8.3% of the time, basically 1 in every 12 games, for every individual card, you are drawing 1 less, which is a crazy amount. You are less likely to draw the cards in your deck than if you have both Domino and Quicksilver in by a pretty wide margin. This card will destroy the consistency of your deck. It will absolutely destroy it. And we can go even further and talk about if you have new Shang and Quicksilver or Domino, you draw 711, so you go to 63.6. And if you have all 3 of the new Shang, Quicksilver, and Domino, you now have a 10 card pool and you draw 6 of them. So those 10 cards, you only have 60% chance of drawing any of them. So consider this before you do any new Shang decks, because it's going to completely change the consistency of your decks. Pretty good breakdown, right? That's why I think the card is bad. I think from a power level, it's decent. It can do some cool things. There's some things you can set up with it, but in general, the consistency is just not where it wants to be. But thank you all so much for hanging out tonight. We're going to send you over to Gaming with Flash. Hope you have fun over there. We're going to call it for the night. I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow might be a little bit later, closer to 2 o'clock maybe. But we'll see. Wonder what their testing said that released it functioning that way. I just think that I think that they're smart to not make too many cards that just add a card to your hand at the beginning, because it'll break the game. If they do too many of them, it'll break the game. So I think they're being very, very smart about it. And I think they probably designed it thinking that it would just start in your hand, and then they realized, like, we got to stop. We got to stop doing this, because we're going to hit like a maximum of what we can do, and then we will ruin design space. That's my guess. But have fun with Gaming and Flash. I'll see you tomorrow, probably closer to 2 p.m. than 1 p.m. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll see you later.